Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Embracing Budgets. It's your girl Rochelle. And today's video, yes, guys, as you saw by the title, we in August, y'all. How that happened? I don't know. That happened, and it seems a bit unreal. It really, really does. That we done already went through another month, and it feels like July's still here. Kind of, sort of. But I digress. Anyway, let's go ahead and start out the month as we always do with our budget, okay? So let me go ahead and switch on over to August. I know how I said that I was going to start filling out my monthly calendar and everything. Yeah, no, not doing that. Don't feel the need to, and yeah, not going to. All righty, and then let me just zoom in just a little bit, just a little bit. Can you see it all on one page? I think you can. Yay! Maybe not. Maybe I gotta go up just a little bit. I think that's good. Okay. So here we go. We are budgeting for the month of August with our June paychecks from June the 13th, and June the 27th, okay? And we are budgeting a total of $3,164.71, okay? Our total savings that we're taking out for our monthly savings challenges and our mini savings challenges will be a total of $396 even. Of course, for our cash wallet, it'll be a total of $420 that we'll be stuffing in our cash wallet. $300 for groceries, $60 for gas. I took it down from $60 and I brought it down to $50 for eating out. $5 for miscellaneous and $5 for personal. Of course, with our car insurance, State Farm, that's $104.22. It went back up just a little bit, but I'm hoping that it will go back down when it's time for my next 6-month renewal comes up, okay? And I think I might try to pay 6 months in one lump sum. If not this year, then most definitely the top of next year. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, rent. Okay, now here's a funny thing about, you know what? No, I'll come back to that. Let's get back to the normal stuff. Okay, we have EPB, which is my Wi-Fi and my electricity. It is $68. Last month, crazy enough, it ended up being like $68 and some change. I just duplicated it for this month. Hopefully it'll be that. $84.64 is for my internet, and $72.31, that's a flat rate fee. Also for my cellular phone, which is $225.30. I have my $10 Patreon. I actually end up canceling my Netflix because my account was compromised. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that one because someone else logged into my account. I was like, how the hell did that happen? Like, the only other person that has my password is my best friend and my sister and my brother-in-law. And I'm like, they wouldn't need to change anything on the account because they have access to it. So whatever. And then of course we have Apple Storage, which comes to a total of $20.30, okay? Now I'm gonna fold this on over right here. Let's go on over into the debt. I have the particular numbers on here right now because I was like, let's just go ahead and just do the precise numbers, okay? Because I didn't know where I would be after paying down certain debts. And there you go. See, I paid off Sam's and then I added something back to it. So here we go with Sam's again, $44.23. And we have Amazon for $45.19. Comes to a total of $89.42. Chase, my Chase account, which is the only one that I have right now that has a balance on it, a large balance on it. The minimum due is $111, so I paid $111 flat. I have Amex, minimum due was $54 and some change. I paid 55 flat. My Capital One account, if I'm not mistaken, the minimum due was like $78 or $79. I rounded it up so that it could be a nice round number when it comes back to me next month. So I paid $81.59. And here is my Capital One. Now my Capital One, since I paid a chunk of money from my 52-week savings challenge, I did put that money towards my account. The minimum due is actually $192. Yeah, $192. To make it a nice round even number, like I do, I like the zeros. I end up paying $211.54. I'm going to continue to pay the overage because my previous minimum due, if I'm not mistaken, was like $208, $202 or something like that. So I always paid a little bit extra over. So I'm always going to continue to pay that overage. So we go ahead and kill that bill as much as possible. Next year is the hard goal to pay down this account. It still has a balance right now, if I'm not mistaken. When I paid on it, it has a balance of $5,360 now after making that big chunk payment. So there you go right there. So now with that being said, let's go ahead and do some quick math. Now I had over here a wax appointment. I can't remember if I have it this month or next month. I can't remember if I have it this month or next month. I truly, off the top of my head, cannot. So that's the only reason why I don't have it in there. But let's go ahead real quick and get the ad in. Okay, so $3,164.71. Let's go ahead and take this $225.20 off of here. $20.30 for my subscription services. Okay. $396 for savings. $89.42 for more debt. $420 for my cash wallet. $104.22 is for my my car insurance. Lord have mercy, I forgot that quick. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Hold on. That's what I forgot to talk about. Okay, so I remember telling you guys last month that my insurance, not my insurance, excuse me, my rent was going up, right? Guys, why did I check just a couple of days ago and they still don't have my new lease ready? They don't have my lease ready. And in truth, I don't know why. I do not know why. No, yes, I do. Yes, I do. The young lady explained it to me, and she said that my apartment complex manager, they've made a switch. He has been promoted to the corporate office, and he was preparing my new lease because I did let him know, hey, yeah, I would like to stay on for the next 15 months at this rate. It was a $26 increase, so I was like ready, right? Well, he was in the middle of getting that prepared, and they made the transition so quick over that they still don't have it ready. But the young lady in the office said, I'm going to send him an email so that he could finish getting that ready for you so that we could get it on back over, because the new apartment manager, she's still in the learning phases as of right now. So when I paid my rent for this month, it was still at the previous rate. So in truth, I've already did a sub calculation in for myself with this total being $1,334. And then of course the approximate on the water, which being $25, because I haven't gone over $25. I only went over $25 once, but it was only like by $2. So what I'm hoping is that they get this over to me, and of course my genuine hope would be like, they won't have to go in and make any adjustments and be like, hey, you owe us like, you owe us like $26 more. And I'm like, well, you know, y'all ain't had my lease ready on time. So, you know, that's my hope. But chances are they will backdate it and adjust my rent just by the $26. It's $26. I'm not really tripping over that, but it would be nice if they did just like, you know, be like, you know what, that was on us. We was caught slipping, so, you know. But I've already added that adjustment inside here, so we're going to do $13.59, and then we're going to do $459.13, which is a grand total left over of $91.44. Now, okay, now that is a pretty good chunk of money, but I cannot remember off the top of my head when my next wax appointment is. So if it's not in this month, it's for next month, and I would rather have extra left over in my account than not have any extra left over in my account. So this $91.44, it will be a really good buffer, and I don't mind having a buffer in my account at all. I quite enjoy that. At one point I thought I was a zero-based budgeter. I'm not. I am not a zero-based budgeter at all. I wish I was. I wish I could be. Say, I know where every penny is going. The way that my mind and my finances and my anxiety, my financial anxiety is kind of set up, I would always prefer there be a little bit left over so that if come next month I'm a little short, then I have a little leeway, okay? Speaking of next month, if not next month, I believe maybe in October. Yeah, I believe in October I'm going to be a little short on my next pay, my first paycheck in October, because of the fact that I did have my week off for my vacation, which was absolutely beautiful. By the way, absolutely amazing. I was so happy that I actually did take it, because at one point I was like feeling the burnout coming on, and you know what? If I say for no other reason outside of an emergency fund, make sure that you are saving money so that you could get away and take care of your emotional, mental health by taking time away, going on vacations, self-care vacations. They are needed, guys. They are so needed. So that's an important part of what I'm going to be saving for in the future. Okay. All right. But that is it. That is all. I might do a quick video on my vacation and how much I spent on my vacation, because I only went down to Florida. I had to see my brother off, and because him and his family, his wife is military and they just moved to Texas. So I went down there to see them off. That was a quick few hours that I spent with them. It was a cookout, and then my official vacation started. And I spent my vacation with my bestie, and she's a teacher, so technically she's going back to school to teach the little kids, to teach the little youngins, you know. And I want to see if I stay within my $1,000 budget that I had for my vacation. So yeah. But that is it. That is all. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was a pretty quick video, hopefully. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and keep budgeting and saving. Bye. Bye-bye now.